Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Vikings end up on the right side of an 11-point game. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Ravens pick up win number 2. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Chris Chambers is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He'll be out for 5 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Keyshawn Johnson sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for 11 weeks. On to the serious news of the week. Sam Gash is a warrior out there, but even he won't be able to continue, and his absence will certainly be felt in the ground game. Now the big story of the day. Jamal Lewis will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Eric Parker stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Eagles, Lions. Team some added firepower for the win. Charles Rogers emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. The Lions go on to win this by the final score of 17-10. Jason Witten pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Cowboys beat the Redskins. On the east side of the bay in Oakland, we had the Raiders get squeezed out by 4 points. Up at Giant Stadium, we had the Giants convincingly win by 15. 49ers, Seahawks. Matt Hasselbeck is eyeing the end zone from the 11-yard line. And now Stutter Steps goes across the middle. Beautiful pass, touchdown. The Seahawks win this one by the final score of 41-14. The Steelers defense held their opponents to under 50 rushing yards in their win at Pro Players Stadium. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Jason Gilden will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 6 years, $21.4 million. On top of that, a $2.1 million signing bonus. Dave Fiore will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Chargers. Jeremiah Trotter is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 4 years, $9.0 million, plus a $1.8 million signing bonus. Kenny Holmes is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Falcons.
The Chiefs won at home but will take to the road next week to meet the Ravens. Cardinals, Falcons. Michael Vick is a threat, certainly at the 3-yard line. Does he run it? Oh no, a little stutter step. He's right open in the flat, 6 points. The Falcons go on to win this by the final score of 17-13. Starvin Marvin Harrison stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Well, trades aren't quite as common in the NFL nowadays as they are in other sports, certainly. But we've got news to report to you on the trading front nonetheless. Pat Williams leaves the Bills and is on the move to the Colts. And it's clear this was an area of their football team that needed somebody. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Dominic Rhodes is a guy that ought to be able to fit right in with his new club, and he should make his presence felt over time.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jaguars pick up win number 2. Saints, Rams. Mark Bolger is always a double threat in the red zone at the 5-yard line. There's a snap, and in the slot, the back quickly in the end zone for 6. The Rams win this one by the final score of 20-17. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN. the worldwide leader in sports. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, it's week 4 of the NFL. And if your back is sore from raking leaves and cleaning out the gutters, we've got something much better than a heating pad. Football. Lots of good, hard football here on ESPN. Philadelphia, Chicago. It's go time.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, folks, it's Dan Stevens, and welcome to Chicago Field. And here with me is Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, our game features one of the premier quarterbacks in the league today.
Sure enough, Dan. Donovan McNabb is a superb quarterback. His exceptional speed gives him the mobility to avoid pass rushers and run for yardage when the situation calls for it.
Okay, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
It's heads. David Akers kicking off for the Eagles.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers kicks it, and we are underway. Varian fields the opening kickoff at the 11. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down at the 34. Well, it looks like the weather is cooperating with us today, but Susie has the full scoop on that. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. It's a beautiful, temperate day. The conditions couldn't be better right now for a game of football. Guys?
Susie, thank you. Bears will start this drive at their 34-yard line.
Down! Set!
Terrell goes in motion.
Black 32!
Simon blasts him back at the 30.
Second and 13. Ball the Bears 30
Down!
yards.
Set!
Motion! Throw!
Blue!
Grossman makes the throw. Play action fake, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down! Set!
Terrell catches the ball out left and tries to get free. 25, 10, 5. He's in for the touchdown.
Holding. Number 76. Offense. Repeat first down.
John Tate gets the flag here. Let's check it out right now and see what happened. Yep, that's offensive holding. The refs were very right to throw that flag.
First and 20. Ball the Bears 37.
Down!
Grossman passes this one after the play action, and it's tipped incomplete.
Brian Dawkins can make it happen in the defensive backfield. Ninth-year man out of Clemson. This is one superb cover guy. He's often ruining would-be catches, getting in the way and disrupting those passes. Just try to throw around him. I dare you.
Down! Set! Black
Bates
18!
goes in motion.
Black 18!
Booker catches this one and has some room to run. 25, 15, to 3. It'll be first and goal.
Marty Booker adds a punch to that completion. Watch the replay.
There's the grab, and he just takes off. First down, both wideouts to the right.
Down! Set!
Jones gets the call on first down and gets the touchdown.
This is a good call here. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Edinger kicks it off.
Dexter Wynn took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Eagles will start this first play of the drive at their own 19-yard line.
Down! Set!
Pursues and makes the tackle back at the 16.
Joe Odom targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
Set!
McNabb zings it to the right side, and it falls incomplete.
I'm talking about, baby. I'm bringing it, yeah. You better bring it, T.O. You better bring it.
Down! Set!
No dice, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Johnson lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Johnson gets the ball and punts it away. Tillman catches it at the 46. Stopped at the 37.
Charles Tillman can make it all happen on the return. Second-year man out of Lafayette, and someone who knows how to get serious punt return yardage. If you're the first guy to reach him, you better bring him down.
Bears had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at the 37-yard line. Jones goes in motion.
Black 25!
Grossman made a throw that was off target there. Incomplete.
Rex Grossman was forced to unload early on that play, and because of that, the pass was incomplete.
What's the pass?
Second and 10. Ball 37.
Down! Set! Black 32!
Jones gets the handoff and heads left. Tackled at the 34.
All right, what do you got? With the tackle.
Okay, all right.
Let's Come on, we need the first down. Let's take it up.
Third down, 7 yards to go.
34-yard line. Down! Set!
Booker catches the hard throw, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Marty Booker does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
Beautiful catch, Peter, and his stats are moving up.
Moving way up, Dan. He's now got 92 yards on 3 catches.
Down! Set!
Booker goes in motion.
Black 44!
Brown tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Sheldon Brown was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Haida, Black 89! Haida, Black 89!
Simon sacks him way back at the 25. Oh. No.
Mark Simino goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
3rd down, 1 man down.
Single back! Single back!
Down! Set! Goal! 52!
Grossman really rifles this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Lito Shepard came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It was 3rd and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on 1st and 2nd down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out. 4th
down ahead. It's no good. It bounced off the upright and then out. The Eagles stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 32-yard line. McNabb throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete for a 1st down and a whole lot more.
Terrell Owens doesn't let a little thing like double coverage stop him from snagging the football.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
1st down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball 37.
Down! Set!
Westbrook will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down. That took some strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
2nd and 9. Ball on 36-yard line.
Down!
McNabb throws this on a rope, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Donovan McNabb uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Down! Set! Break! 39!
Westbrook will get the carry on 1st down and passes the line. Tackled at the 16. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Bears are out in front, 7-0.
away the mic, you should rap it and go. After names call for names that I never heard. And if these cats are on the mill, you best believe they're getting served. What?
Second down with the tight end right.
Down! Set!
Robinson chases him down.
Brian Robinson gets the sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long.
Third down.
Give it up, Bo. The earlier you end this, the earlier you can go home.
Down! Set!
Owens grabs the ropes right side, and they get the first on third and long.
Come on, Bears, play some defense.
Donovan McNabb gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Here comes the screen. Here comes
First
the
and
screen.
goal.
Straight trip.
Ball at the 5.
Left bird. Left bird. Throw.
Down! Set!
Urlacher tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brian Urlacher not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That will be his fourth tackle of the contest.
Second and goal. Ball at the 5.
Down!
Leopard.
Set!
No dice, and it falls incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And this guy, oh my goodness, Brian Urlacher. He's rounding into maybe the best linebacker in the entire National Football League. And folks, there are a lot of great linebackers out there. That's just another terrific play right there.
McNabb fires this one over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Brian Westbrook had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
Peter, even though he's a back versus a wideout, it's still rare to see him drop those.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. For a back, he's got great hands.
Fourth down, goal to go. Akers with a 22-yarder, and it's good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah.
David Akers puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
David Akers kicking off for the Eagles.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers kicks this one away. Marion fields the kickoff at the 11. Brought down at the 32. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
You bet. Bernard Berrien took the pint-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
Bears bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line.
Down! Set!
Sharp goes in motion.
Blue 13! Blue 13!
Jones picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
That's how it's done. When you walk in, that's it. That's my man!
Not 1 yard, Sharp.
Second
Not 1
and
yard,
8.
baby.
Ball at the Bears' 34-yard line.
Down! Set!
Grossman throws a heater right sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
David Terrell had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
And a bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Booker goes in motion.
32.
Goes right up the middle and gets tackled short of the marker. That will bring up 4th down.
Brian Dawkins made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Maynard lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Maynard gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Mahe fields it all the way back to 10. Tackled at the 21.
Reno Mahe returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Eagles could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 21-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Down. Set. Green, 22.
Brown gets the sack way back at the 15.
Alex Brown gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid.
Down. Set. Blue 19. Blue 19.
Third down, 1 man back.
Down.
Right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Ball at the Eagles, 40-yard line.
Down. Set. Red, 35.
McNabb unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Mike Brown with the deflection.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down. Set.
Rips him down in the backfield, and the
Tommy Harris nails the offense with a huge loss. Watch how he zeroes in on the target. Ouch! Oh, he sacked him way back there. Great play.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a 3rd and very, very long.
Monstrous D the past few downs for these guys.
You just stay where you are.
Down. Set. Green, 18. Green.
McNabb rifles this one is incomplete.
And Lewis had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Johnson lines up for the punt. Johnson takes the snap and punts it away. Tillman fair catches it at the 40. The Bears have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 41-yard line.
Number 20, the ball carrier. Number 53 with the tackle.
Second down, two tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Bears' 41-yard line.
Down! Check, Gray, 44! Check, Gray, 44!
Booker makes the catch out to the left and picks up 4 on the play.
Rex Grossman made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
We almost got him, baby. So step it up.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bears are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Bears should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Marty Booker was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 60-yard play that set up a Bear touchdown. The Bears get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The Bears midway through the first, this time at the 35. Rex Grossman would find his target on this one. The Eagles, after a missed field goal, Eagles down by 7. Donovan McNabb is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. They climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Eagles have it again. Donovan McNabb connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bears are holding on to a lead, 7-3. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Marty Booker has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Eagles will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-3. Let's go down to the field. Wynn decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 21. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a ton of action, but they're not out of it yet. Their D is playing strong, and a little offensive rhythm could turn this game around.
Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Andy Reid told me over halftime that they need to get their passing game clicking in the second half. They've been out of sync so far, and he feels it's a big part of why this has been such a tense game. We'll see whether they'll be able to establish a rhythm offensively here in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Westbrook punches this one left of center and gains about 3 yards.
Here comes the counter.
Second and 6. Ball at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Down!
McNabb sings it to the right side and for a gain of a couple.
Ed Lewis had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletions.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Step it up, D! Step it up! They go back! They go back! Down! Set!
Owens pulls in the pass, and they convert on 3rd down.
Terrell Owens had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch. Check it out. Over 9,000 yards and no sign of slowing down. Wow.
Down! Set!
Westbrook carries it to the 6th and heads out right.
Michael Green with the tackle.
You better bring it, T.O. You better bring it. They go back. They go back. Down! Set!
Robinson sacks him back at the 47.
Brian Robinson nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
Peter, he's really gotten after the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you could say that again. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Watch the pass, defense, watch the pass! Down! Set! They go back! They go back!
McNabb throws this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Jerry Azuma swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Down!
Patches it over the middle, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long.
Terrell Owens has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
Peter, that was not necessarily a safe call, but it was a successful call. What do you think of going for it on 4th versus punting?
I wouldn't have done it. Look, it's only 3rd quarter. There's still plenty of time left in the game before you got to resort to risky calls like that. Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
Ritchie picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
John Ritchie played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
And as far as tackles go, this was a pretty good one. He had this one lined up from the get-go.
Well, you kids at home, if you're thinking about playing D, pay attention. That's exactly what you want to do.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 33.
Down! Set! Gray, 59!
Incomplete.
Greg Lewis had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That would have been a big play and a big 1st down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Hey,
3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up.
Doubles empty. Down. Set.
McNabb makes the throw after the play action fake, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Donovan McNabb throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
No more good looks.
Ball 13.
Down.
Westbrook takes this one way out left and will gain close to 6.
Mike Brown with the tackle.
You shouldn't have blinked, Lewis.
Second
You should have known I was going to be right there.
Ball at the 7.
Down. Set. Blue
McNabb throws the ball and it's deep for a touchdown.
And Lewis shows his coverage man the finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers kicks it off. Varian fields it at the 11. Down at the 32. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here.
The Bears send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line.
Like 32.
Booker snags the dart right sideline, and the big catch is made with daylight in the building. Brought down hard at the 11. It will be first down.
Marty Booker fought for a whole lot more after the catch back there. Great run.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his...
Oh, look there. 150-plus receiving yards. He's been making plays all game long.
Jones takes the handoff and runs into traffic. Simon takes him down back at the 13.
Corey Simon targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Intercepted. Tackled at the 5.
Vito Shepard knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Eagles will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their own 5-yard line. Caught down and
Comes off the line like a hungry rhino looking for that safety. and he gets it, pinning him in the end zone for 2. You can't coach that.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
And they haven't let up all game, and that's what you want, somebody whose motor never stops.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Eagles with a small lead, 10-9.
Dirk Johnson kicking off for the Eagles.
Johnson kicks a short one. Peterson gets it at the 34. 45, stopped at the 46. Bears were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 46-yard line. Terrell goes in motion. Grossman fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers for a 1st down.
Rex Grossman has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you make a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you.
Oh, yeah. Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation. Dan, I like that step. Way to keep moving after the catch.
Booker chases the bullet out left, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Marty Booker had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
2nd down, 2 receivers to the left.
Gray, 14.
Jones will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down.
53 with the tackle.
Earn those paychecks, dude! Earn those paychecks!
Ball
They go
on
back!
36 yard
They
line.
go back! Set!
Gage catches the heater left sideline, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
Justin Gage makes the catch, but I really love that great move he made after the nap. Oh, just a little something special, like the mustard you put on your scrambled eggs in the morning.
That reminds me, I won't be able to make it over for breakfast next Sunday. And Peter, as a ball carrier, when you flash moves like that, it makes it awfully difficult for a defender to lock on.
Yeah, and as we saw, he had to escape from one of the best tacklers in the business.
Grossman zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 32, defense. The ball was placed on the spot of the foul.
Michael Lewis manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
1st down and 4 wideouts in the game.
They go back! They go back! Down! Set!
Gage goes in motion.
Blue 13! Blue 13!
Jones has his number drawn on 1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Darwin Walker targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Grossman throws a ball. It's caught for the go-ahead touchdown.
Rex Grossman completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth another look here. Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan, and there was only one guy covering him on that one, so it makes it an easy catch.
Peter, that's his 1st touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got 199 yards and 1 touchdown.
They're going to go for 2 here.
They go back! They down! Set! Black!
Booker catches the hard throw.
Dan, this is a nice play here to pick up the 2. Watch this beauty of a catch. Oh, that is a big-time grab.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick.
Thank you. No, don't touch now.
First and 10, Philadelphia.
Down!
Grabs the fastball over the middle and somehow holds on to it for the first down.
Terrell Owens was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletions.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Pass is going over the
First
top.
and 10. Ball at the Eagles' 38-yard line.
Down!
McNabb puts his arm into this one, and the reception's made at the 40. Eventually tackled at the 29. First down.
Terrell Owens is head-to-head on this one with the pass coverage, and the ball is waiting for him downfield. That's a great catch. It's all about being in the right place at the right time, Dan. Perfect execution.
We've been saying his name a lot today, and with good reason. He has not slacked off at all.
And he's finishing really strong, too.
First down with the tight end right.
Ball at 29.
Down! Set! Blue 19!
Number 36, the ball carrier. Number 97 with the tackle.
They're going air! They're
Second
going air!
and 9. Ball at 29.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat
Eagles
second
got
down.
called for a delay of game on that one, Dan. They should have been more aware of the clock.
How could they do that? They were in field goal range, and they could have closed the gap.
Instead, the penalty knocks them out of field goal range.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Second and 14. Ball at 34-yard line.
Down!
Owens didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Terrell Owens got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:57.
Down!
McNabb rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Michael Green came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
You should have done Blake, Lewis. You should have known I was going to be right there.
Down!
Owens reels in the football, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long.
Donovan McNabb made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
Peter, they're really focused out there, and they convert on 4th down. They need to get to the end zone, however. Can they do it?
Well, nothing will inspire you to take chances like a ticking clock, Dan. That time, though, it paid off big. Look at that, over 200 yards. Can anybody stop this guy?
Down!
McNabb unloads this one off to the left hand. It's tipped. Incomplete.
Jerry Azuma came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Down! Set!
Owens catches it over the middle, and he's in for the score.
Donovan McNabb makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
And he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Akers lines up to tie the game. Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers kicks this one away.
Anthony Thomas took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play. Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Down! Set!
Grossman zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 20. Bears take their first timeout. Second down, empty backfield.
Down! Set! Gray, 34!
Jones brings down the floater, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
First and 10.
Grossman throws a bullet to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball of the Bears, 48
Down! Set!
Gage pitches it left side. The Bears will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down. The clock is stopped at 34.
Down! Set!
Grossman rifles it out left side, and it's off. Incomplete.
Justin Gage had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Down! Set! Block!
It's intercepted. It's free. Tackled at the 48.
Lito Shepard goes why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Eagles will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 24.
Down! Set!
McNabb passes this one after the play action, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Donovan McNabb is putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and getting into a rhythm out there, both with the long and the short ball. He's racked up 238 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Second down, one man back.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Down!
Owens makes a tough catch and is at the 20, and he's in for the touchdown.
Terrell Owens makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
That's his second TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone.
Well, he's taken on the role of scorer today, Dan, and I got to tell you, he's filling that role nicely.
Number 10, holding.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers booms a beauty here. Varian downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Bears will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 12. Grossman gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set!
Terrell grabs the Bears take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 3.
Liz. Down! Set!
Grossman throws a heater, and the reception's made at the 39. Finally stopped at the 43.
Justin Gage is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Eagles come out on top, 24-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Eagles stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the third quarter. Donovan McNabb would drop back and put one right on the money. A 7-yard touchdown for the Eagles. The Eagles take their first lead in the game and are now up by 3. Marty Booker came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. The Eagles, after a red zone stop, Eagles up by 3. Joe Odom would break through with a big play as he shot through the line, was able to wrap up his man in the end zone for a safety. Rex Grossman would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 10-yard touchdown for the Bears. Bears ahead, 17-10. Donovan McNabb is back to throw, and when he gets an opportunity to step up, these are the kind of throws he makes. This was a big one. A 33-yard play that set up an Eagle touchdown. The Eagles even the score 17-all. The Bears on offense at the 46-yard line. Lido Shuffle Shepard would come up with a big play to kill a drive because he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Eagles, after getting an interception, game tied 17-all. Terrell Owens came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. Rex Grossman would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Eagles squeaked out a win, 24-17. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Terrell Owens was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
I think you got to give credit to all these defensive backs that are out there smothering the receivers and providing good run support. This is really a good game for them.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Saints end up on the right side of an 11-point game. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Bengals pick up their first win of the year. Dominic Davis played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. Warwick, well done. Rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Falcons beat the Panthers. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
This guy is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 2 years, $1.3 million.
Eagles, Bears. Terrell Owens came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Eagles go on to win this by the final score of 24-17. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills walk away with a 6-point victory. Over at 3Com Park, we had the 49ers come away with a decisive 10-point win. The Jets defense had a ton of sacks in their victory at Pro Players Stadium. Giants, Packers. Amon Green is backed up in his own territory. He tries to bounce outside. He'll have the first down. Shakes another tackle, goes down the sidelines. Wait a minute. Yes! The ref said his feet were in. He could go all the way, 73 yards. The Packers win this one by the final score of 17-7. The Chiefs won on the road and will head into their bye week on a high note. Ashley Lilly stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Colts pick up their 3rd win of the season. Titans, Chargers. Chris Brown set to get the kick at his own 15. Juggles just a moment. Jumps outside, gets a block downfield by the midfield stripe, and you know he's got jets. He could go all the way, 85 yards. The Titans win this one by the final score of 31-10. And in our final game, we had the Browns come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Jamal Lewis won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. It's reported that he's broken his hip, and if that's the case, he'll be out for 5 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash heap. Keyshawn Johnson might be the biggest loss on this list. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for 10 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime time player. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Sports Center.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cardinals narrowly coming out on top by 5. Muhsin Muhammad stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Dolphins pick up win number 2. Randy Moss hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Vikings beat the Texans. Lions, Falcons. Michael Vick is lined up a step or two outside the line of scrimmage at the 8. And, oh man, he pulls it off his shoe top. 6. The Falcons go on to win this by the final score of 44-28. By the coal mines of Pittsburgh, we had the Steelers fall by 10 points. Down in Texas Stadium, we had the Cowboys lose by 11. The Seahawks defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Seattle Stadium. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for it. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Before we get to the big news of the week, let's do a quick shakedown on the rest of the NFL's injuries. Julian Peterson will be out of action for a while, and that will be a huge loss for this defense. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Steve Hutchinson is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Raiders, Colts. Edgerrin James is always a threat. They're at the 1-yard line, and touchdown. The Colts win this one by the final score of 21-14. The Titans won on the road and will now head home to meet the Texans. Drew Bledsoe stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for it. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Marvin Jones will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract. 3 years, $7.5 million. On top of that, a $2.2 million signing bonus. Mo Lewis got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Bills. Jamie Duncan will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 3 years, $2.5 million. This guy is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Saints.
Buccaneers, Saints. Brad Johnson calls signals at the 12-yard line. He's so dangerous, buying time, moves out of the pocket, fires, touchdown. The Buccaneers go on to win this by the final score of 28-14. Mark Brunell threw for 2 touchdowns and helped his Redskins beat the Ravens. And last but not least, we had the Jaguars come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime time player. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.